Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and welcome to a brand new project. And yes, guys, we are back here once again for Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. And yes, this is going to be a reboot series, which I am super excited about. Now, here within this series, I'm not going to go into too much of like the dialogue throughout here, because you guys already kind of know. I've already been through it from before. But I will go and talk to you guys about like some past experience that I've have been doing within my well, back in like in the 2017 Let's Play, and I think I already kind of know a little bit more about what this game has to offer, so I wouldn't mind actually restarting it out, go into it freshly once again out here for this game, and also as well play this on the Nintendo Wii out here within the progressive mode scan, which I have never actually would have tried this out before, and I do have to say it absolutely looks gorgeous here for what I have here for the progressive scan, for what the upscale for this game has to offer, which it looks really nice. And I can't wait until we actually go and try out the virtual simulator type of battles that are going to happen as well too, because that is a thing that does happen here in Pokemon XD, which we are going to get ourselves started when that actually starts happening. But anywho, if you guys don't know who I am Prox, or Proxify. You guys could go and call me by whatever that you like. Now, if you guys haven't went onto this channel for your first time, I am a variety content YouTuber. I do things from old school and also to new school as well. Currently, right now, we are of course going to be doing here with this brand new series. We are jumping into Pokemon XD, but also as well we are doing Paper Mario not Paper Mario 64, but we are doing Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, the hard mode challenge. We already did Paper Mario 64 reboot series a little while ago, and that's why I kind of got that a little bit mixed up. But yes, we are doing a hard mode challenge for it. It is going to be a randomizer. Very crazy stuff that's going on. We do see Shadow Lugia that is trying to take a boat at this point in time, but we don't have to go and worry about with Shadow Lugia right away, because we aren't going to be seeing that guy for quite some time, not until like the very bitter end of the game. But anywho, there's also Dark Cloud 2. There's also going to be with Donkey Kong Returns. We are of course done with the series, but we are going to be jumping into some post-game content for that time, so hope you guys do go and check it on that. We are of course going to be trying to head into World 9-1, and there it is. Here's the simulator battle that's going to happen. Now, this is going to be a very nice type of easy battle anyways, to kind of get you all hyped up here for what's going to be going on for Pokemon XD. But yeah, since we do have a Salamence, it is pretty cool that we actually get to have like a pseudo legendary around out here like very early. And also as well, we do get to see a Metagross out here, but really this Metagross shouldn't really be all that too much of a problem, because this should be a very easy done deal out here. One more Earthquake should just go and knock it out, and we're done. So nice. So what this whole first beginning of the part is going to be all about is that right now we have to go and head over to where Dr. Kaminko's lab is going to be, because apparently within our time here in this game is that we have to go and we'll have to search for our sister, and it seems like our sister has went off and did some things, and also as well too, apparently I guess there was some guy that was also having some sort of hide and seek game with Jovi, and it seems like he's been kind of like sleeping underneath, or well, not really sleeping, but more so like hiding underneath this table for like a really long time, and we had to go and literally speak on over to that guy for it. So anyways, so let's go and head on over towards here to where our professor is going to be, meet up with Professor Crane, and also with our mom as well too, right? Because that's our mom that's over here. So yeah, that's Lily, of course. Now, well, from what we have here at the very beginning of our time is that we actually do have an Eevee, and if you guys remember from before, back in our XG Nuzlocke and also with our Let's Play, I believe I actually had, I think, an Espeon or Umbreon within my original series, but then I think I had Marlin, our Vaporeon, that was actually a, which that was our new Eevee evolution for our time within that game, and I went for that one, which I thought that was actually pretty cool. And you do actually have like the freeable option to literally go and choose whatever that you want to do with your Eevee, which I think that is really cool. And hopefully, like maybe like later on, if there's ever like a third game or like a third installment for this, maybe we can actually have like another Eevee as like our starter, and then actually have more like viable options, like probably getting like a Glaceon or a Leafeon, or even getting a Sylveon for that matter, which I think that would be really cool. Now, after all of that being said in mind, once that's all done, we actually have to go and head all the way over to our room, which I already know about that. And, or well, actually, hold on. Before we go into our room, there is a little bit of a something here, which that is going to be kind of like just like what happened in Pokemon Coliseum, having to go through the little news broadcast station about something that's going on. I'm not really all that too worried about it. I know that we have to go and chase after like Team Cypher and all that stuff, but if you ever want to go and talk to this guy here, it says like, have you seen Jovi? Yeah, like basically we have to go and try and find where Jovi is, because that guy's been like just chilling underneath there for like a really long time. I think it's probably by that time that he should probably get out of that desk, I have to say, because I think that hide and seek game is basically done at this point. But here we go. Now, if you guys do see this little shimmery thing here, it's kind of like just like what Pokemon Coliseum was all about. Those were for like the different Ein files and everything. Well, this is what our PDA is going to be. And there we go. We got something shimmery there. And now we can go and check and see what the different emails are all about. Nothing really all that too much of an importance there. But you want to go and pick up 3 different potions here. Yeah, and also what's really cool is that like this was kind of like the precursor to like how like Pokemon, I think like Sword and Shield, or I think like even like Legends Arceus and all that stuff kind of happened, where you were able to get like more different potions within one certain different Pokeball, which that's always pretty nice. So pretty cool there. And then there's also Jovi's little puzzle there. And I know that right now we actually have to go and head all the way back down, I want to say, or actually, sorry, back up to the top, and probably have to go and head back over to where Professor Crane is and Lily is at first, and then I think we have to now go and head on over back to where that guy was that was underneath that desk, and he should kind of let us know exactly where we need to get pinpointed to our next destination. Now, once we start heading into like the harbor area, which I forget what that place is all about, which I have to say that area is like really cool for most of the battles that actually happen around there. We will actually have that option to basically evolve our Eevee at some point, but I think what I'm going to probably go and do is maybe grab out the original Gen 1 Eevee's evolutions, I think, but you guys can let me know in the comments down below as well too. I'll probably have like a poll, and then you guys can go and choose whatever type of Eevee evolution that you guys want me to go and do out here. But I have to say, this progressive scan though with the upscaling is just absolutely fantastic. I can't wait until we start heading into like some of the other different places that are going to be going on, because I want to make sure that since this is a reboot, I want to make sure that everything is going to be looking fresh and everything's going to be looking much better as it is now. So let's just go and head outside, and let's go and check around out here. Now, normally, I think you should be able to go and take on this guy as like another early type of battle. But hi, Prox, I heard that you some battle sim system. It's the virtual reality, blah, blah, blah. If one will do anytime. Yeah, let's go and do it if you want to. Okay, let's go and get it on. All right, here we go. So let's go and finally take on this battle. So if you ever want to go and try out with your Eevee and kind of do some practice training, this would be a perfect guy for it. So here we go. So we got ourselves with Sentret out here to kind of start things off. Not all that too much of a bad Pokemon, if I do have to say so. But I will be doing some Link Between Worlds, so hope you guys do go and check it on that. That's going to be happening within this episode right on after here. But there we go, and Sentret is almost done, so that's pretty much perfect right there. So it's gonna start for a defense scroll, which again we don't really have to go and worry about it. But when we start heading on over to Kaminko's lab, we are going to be battling out with one particular guy that I think most people will pretty much say that they really enjoy this character as well. But we're going to be going and battling out with Chobin. Chobin's going to be kind of showing up here and there throughout most of the time throughout this game. But later on, he will actually have a robotic Groudon, which that is so cool, which I absolutely love. And not only that, but he does actually have a robotic Kyogre as well too. Like later on, like when we start actually seeing like the whole like entire house that's gonna happen like into like the basement. But it's just too bad that he's never actually got to use that either, which that kind of sucks. Now I think at Pokemon well, I don't know, is it Pokemon Coliseum or Pokemon XD? I know that he has like some sort of Kyogre mobile though that can actually take us right over to the like the last area of the game before actually going to fight off with the villain guy, which that actually has like all 3 legendary birds, which that's pretty crazy if I have to say so myself. And he also does have some other Pokemon as well too, but I forget exactly what some of the other different Pokemon are. But here we go. Let's go and make our way over here to this place, which that is going to be over to where Kaminko's lab is. Now, I am also going to be using my classic Wavebird controller out here and kind of have like the feel of the use of the GameCube controls, since like I am playing this on Wii with everything upscaled at this point. But let's go and meet up with Chobin. and we'll encounter out with him. Now in Pokemon XG, he actually does have like a whole other like different team, if I can recall, because instead of him actually having Sunkers, he actually has some Floras, which that's pretty scary, and I think he actually has like 2 of them, I think, or something like that happens. So even though that's just kind of like the more harder version of what Pokemon XD has to be, but here we go. So he's gonna send out his lonely little Sunkern out here. Nothing too much to worry about. It's just a Sunkern. Maybe the Leech Seed may probably be maybe like somewhat of a problem, but again, it's not all that too bad. But we are gonna be meeting up with Jovi here soon, which that's gonna be our sister, and then she could finally be able to rejoin us back once again, and then we could take her right back to the lab area. But look at that, that was already an easy battle, already finished off with that, and already at level 11. Okay. But Kaminko should be in his little lab office somewhere here inside the house, but I know that with Chobin, he's going to kind of show us around to kind of give us ourselves a little bit of a tour. So, and since I already kind of know about most things that happen here within this game, I'm not gonna, like, I think I already kind of said, I'm not gonna read through the dialogue that much, unless if I kind of got myself like maybe like a little bit messed up or something, and if I kind of have to maybe like read through the dialogue or something just to kind of make sure exactly what's happening here. But yeah, there's Jovi. You don't really get to see her too much here in this game as well, but that's a good thing, because for me personally, I'm not a big fan of Jovi. She's just really annoying most of the times in this game, so just hope we just try to get this out of the way as quickly as I can. And I know that Jovi will be a part of the thing when we start heading into like the little like boating harbor area type of place. That's gonna happen like soon, right on after. But hey, there's the doctor. So that girl, Dr. Kaminko's side again. She's causing no disturbance. Well, yeah. Hopefully that she's not gonna be running into too much of a problem there. But yeah, now we get to see Chobin's big, huge face that's on here on this flat LCD screen out here. Yes, I know, it's pretty incredible. Unfortunately, you can't really go and check around out here all that too much, because yeah, most things are already locked around at this point. But however, we can go through here, but this door at some point will be open to us. It's just that we can't go to there right now. Yeah. And basically we can't really go and leave at this point. But if you guys want to know who this actual character's name is going to be, I believe in the actual main game itself, well, if you ever decide not to go for the actual like character choosing of your name, his name is Michael, and I believe the other guy in Coliseum is actually known as Wes as well too. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, we just go talk to Jovi here. My brother, this is some funny drawings. Well, it's not really funny drawings. It's more like scientist drawings and stuff like that. But oh, okay. So there's Plusle there, or sorry, there's mine in there. Well, that's kind of curious. I thought Plusle was also with Jovi as well, but I guess it's with mine in as well too. I guess. Interesting. Well, again, it doesn't really matter to me. I don't really care about what Jovi has for Pokemon, because she's hardly ever really featured in this game that much. But here we go. So what is that? Is that an email for the professor? Yes. And we have to go and head all the way back to the lab. And we're already doing pretty good, well, for time right now. It's already like 13 minutes into the video, and I think by the time that we start reaching out over to the other main big part of this game here, we'll actually kind of end off the episode. And then that's when I'll kind of go and put in a, maybe like a poll or something at that point. Oh, and here we are. Yep. Jovi's back. Yes, I know, and she can't be running off on her own, man. But that's what happens with children sometimes. You know, you get to that point in that age where sometimes they just kind of just run off on their own and just kind of just do whatever they want. Which, that's not a good idea. So I guess for now, what's going to happen at this point? I guess we just have to go maybe reach back to Jovi or something, or head back to Crane. Oh yeah, also too, you can also go wake up this person for the receptionist. Taking a little bit of a snooze. Oh, it's you, Prox. You scared me. Scared out of my wits. Yeah, not a problem there. Now, I don't think we can go and talk to him just yet, because we haven't really got ourselves with the snag machine. But at some point, I think just before heading over to the next big place, we will have to go and talk to him. But, oh, I think it's this guy here. Oh, Prox will come back. Yeah, the director. We have to go and find where he is. I think he could probably be over here. I want to say maybe. Maybe not. We can get progress with this. Okay, well maybe he probably over is at in the purified chamber place, because I don't think he's anywhere around out here, is he? No. Okay, so we'll have to go probably to the battle simulator area or like the purified chamber place. Okay, well maybe probably have to take maybe one more floor down from here. Let's do it. Or is it gonna take us back up? Oh, it's gonna take us back up. Okay. So then the only way that we only have to go from is probably over this way here then. Yep, there we go. It's all about searching for the director or the professor. Where the heck is he at, man? Yeah, that's the purified chamber area, but we'll worry about that later once we get ourselves our very first shadow Pokemon. That should be happening sometime soon. But oh, there we go. After all the searching around, he's finally back over here at this place. Not over at the not over at the battle simulator station, but he's over here where we're going to be learning ourselves with the snake machine. Yes, I'm ready to grab it. Yeah, before a Pokemon Coliseum for like the snake machine, you would normally have to go and grab it from what was it, from like Team Snag'em and all that stuff that was happening, right? And but now here instead they already made one, which that's actually pretty cool, and we're going to be one of the first of many people to actually go and try it out. So let's go and finally head on over to this way and pick up with the snake machine. Oh yeah. This was a really cool, awesome item for this. The one of, well, mainly the two of many of the games for the GameCube where you will actually be able to go and steal other trainers' Pokemon. Best thing ever for what the Pokemon games always had to be out here. So nice. So we already got ourselves with 5,400 Poké-Dollars, so that's not a bad start. We get ourselves all kind of already started off. Normally, sometimes in a Pokemon game, we always get like, around like, I think like 500 Pokemon dollars or something like that. There we go. So, Household, I almost forgot to give you one of these. Yes. Give us some Pokeballs. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now we got ourselves with the Pokeballs now. And now we have to go back to the director itself. Oh, no. Well, that's not good. Yep, now it's going to be time where we're going to be having to go and try out on our very first snag type of machine battle out here. And I believe this is where we're going to get ourselves with the Teddy Ursa of the Shadow Pokemon. And, well, speaking about the different Pokemon and whatnot, I am going to, however, have 3D sprites on the layout, so if you guys do go and enjoy something like that, because I do kind of want to spruce up on the way of how I do my layouts now. Instead of me having to have, like, Pokemon cards and other things of the nature of having the Pokemon placed down onto the layout, I'm going to try out 3D sprites this time around, and I think it will be kind of nice, because you kind of have, like, a more appealing feel to what I'm going to be doing out here. Okay, so here we go. So here's Team Cypher and whatnot. I think they're part of with the Cypher group and whatnot. We're going to be seeing these guys as well. This is Naps. I know that the other guy will be having to go and encounter out with him like somewhat soon, probably like back in Pyrite or something much later on. But hey, there it is. There's one of the Pokemon. Now, make sure they don't knock it out. But again, I'm not going to go for like 100% completion run of like all of the different Shadow Pokemon, because some of them can take like a really long time. Now, I wonder if I could just go and toss a ball right at it. I think it could actually be just like 100% catch rate out here, so this should be an easy done deal. So, Teddy Ursa, come with me. Too bad, unfortunately, there's no Ursaluna in this game, and we only was just only Ursaring out here. But yeah, this is 100% complete Pokemon out here for a catch rate, so you can just go and capture it at any given time. I remember in Pokemon XG that, like, I forget, like, if I can't remember if mine was, like, a randomizer or not, but I remember I got myself, like, a Diglett or something like that as, like, a random Pokemon there instead of a Teddy Ursa. Alright, well, kid, what is that machine on your arm? Well, you have to know about it. You guys should probably already know about who West is. He was the one that had the snake machine beforehand. But I have to say, those weird transportation vehicles look pretty like pretty cool as well too. There we go. And off they go with Professor Crane. However, are we going to be able to go and recatch? Well, hopefully be able to ever go and re-rescue him at some point. Oh no, don't worry, Jovi. We'll be able to make sure that we get Professor Crane back over here to the lab here soon. I'm just going to kind of fast forward through this, because I know that sometimes here these dialogues could take quite a while. And if anyone's gonna probably ask me if I'm gonna go and do like the bonus type of stuff that I did before here within this game by like going to what was it known as, Mount Battle, I think is what it's known as, whatever that whole annoying big huge place is, that's like a big huge stadium in itself. I know that I may probably do something like that maybe later on, maybe as like a post game thing. Probably come back to that and actually go and face off with the elder guy himself, because I wouldn't mind actually going taking on him there, because I don't think I ever did, not in my post game though. I think I just went through Mount Battle, and I think that was just about it, not through like all the different floors, because I think there's like 30, I think, or maybe a little bit more than that. But okay, so I think, are we done now? Do we have anything else open to us at this point, or what's gonna happen? Let's see. No, so we have to find a way to open up with the next big place. Okay. So I wonder if I have to go and probably talk back to our mom, because she may probably actually tell us that, oh hey, you have to go over here to this random destination. So that's what we'll have to make sure to go and do. Now I do have my GameCube memory card with me, so I have made sure to have that there when I have to go and save some stuff. Now where is our mom? She should normally be here around here, right? Shadow incident, yeah, we already kind of know about that. Okay, so there's no mom around out here. Maybe I have to go and head into this place. Ah, there she is. Yeah, I know that we have to go and re-talk back to her at some point. Okay, so we have to go to Gateon Port. Yes, that is the place. That is where all the EV evolution stones are going to be there. Yeah, and also too, this is actually one of the many few games that I'm actually pretty certain that you can actually be able to use a sunstone on your Eevee to make it become a into an Espeon, which that is actually pretty cool. And I think there's also a dark stone, but we never really got like the actual pronunciation of what the dark type, or what the dark evolution stone was going to be known as, because we never really knew what a dust stone was, so it was actually known as like a dark stone, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so now Jovi's here with us, and we have to go to Gateon Port, so I'll hold off on Gateon Port until the next time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait until we go and continue onwards with our reboot series for this. And also too, we do have Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, so I'll see you guys then, and of course, peace.